Hello. Today we're making something crafty that some people might not think to make. So, we're gonna make book covers with arts and craft things. So this is a little project I did for the holidays. Homemade is the best kind of gift. I made this fun, funky background with paper. This is a piece of scrapbook paper, piece of cardboard paper, and then I use gesso, and then I watercolored over it to get this fun texture. And then I scanned it onto my computer to do this. So what this is it's a collection of creative pieces from family and friends. So instead of asking for things for my birthday or Christmas or whatever holiday, I told people I just wanted a piece of paper. What's on it is up to them. So I made an example. So the example I did was a chance poem, and I added watercolor, and then I added a quote I like on the bottom. Or I made a collage, and then I scanned that as well, and then put a poem on it. This is one my grandma did for me. I did a essay I wrote for a class. I put in there as an example, and then I got some coloring from family. My other grandma's recipe. I got a recipe and some random drawings as gifts so far, but this will last me a couple of years, I think. But I still have to do Christmas with some family yet, so maybe I'll get some more interesting things in the next coming weeks. But if you like this idea, I made this into a PDF, so if you read the description of this video, there's a link to the file of this, so you can print it and make your own and collect things. The book you can't get unless you're in Japan, though. I bought this when I lived there, and I love these things, but can't get them in the US, so good luck. But you can use anything, like if you have old little report sleeves, you know, from school, you can use that, or regular binders. It's up to you. You could scan these and have it professionally put in a book or something. You have options on how you want to store your things, but I like this because I can just put the piece of paper in it as I get them. So this will last me who knows how many years, but it has room for 40 pages in it, so really 80 if I do back to back. So yeah, let's get started. I'm taking a piece of cardboardy texture paper, and I'm making this for a friend who I told her I'd make her a book cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my own lines. I'm just going to do some funky pattern ones, I think, because I do like that geometric look of that scrapbook paper, but I want to see what I can do with just a Sharpie and a ruler, because I can add paint over the texture if I don't like it. But this way it's something more handmade. So I don't know if I like that, but I'm going to now paint some texture with some gesso. Or I shouldn't say texture. I'm going to make this barely visible like that. Like this one, where you can barely see the texture underneath it. And this one, I had like the directions, but I rescanned it to make it more usable. For this one, I have a chunk of cardstock underneath it just so that it is a little more sturdier, because I don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out, so we'll see. But having a little paper underneath it will make it a little more sturdy. I'm going to leave this a lighter layer, that's why I'm adding water to it. Normally not supposed to use this straight up like this. I don't know. I think you can. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I think it looks fun, different to water it down. This was where the thing, it would be nice to have something to hold this down. I don't have that right now because this part of this table broke. So fun times. Yep, I'm gonna cover those lines up mostly because I don't care for them. We'll see what happens with the watercolor later. I probably added too much gesso. But I think it's fun to leave it just messy thicker because then you get more of a texture to it too. So I'm gonna let that dry, and once the paint's dry, then I can do some kind of watercolor pattern and see how it looks. So the paint's mostly dry. It's cold in my house, so it's gonna take forever to dry. But I am going to add some color to this now. My friend wanted rainbow colors, so this is gonna be rainbow from here on out. We'll see how it gets. I had no plan for this and I should have made a plan, but that's okay.
Red, orange, yellow, indigo, oops, red, orange, yellow, green,